Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the early jobs you got was as Fiona Wilson in Grange Hill.
Right, that's when I was
which
14.
you know, many young black and brown boys and girls suddenly saw themselves on screen being represented. So
At
I mean,
school.
what was that like for you, and what did that mean to you and members of your community?
I mean, Grange Hill at the time was massive. Like every kid
Yeah.
in my area, my age group, watched Grange Hill.
Yeah.
And then they came round and said, we're looking for a black girl who likes hip hop. And that was my total youth movement. I've seen Run DMC, I've seen Beastie Boys, I've seen Public Enemy.
Wow.
Like, there's not a hip hop act that came to the country at that point when I was 14 that I hadn't seen. Even like MC Light, like I saw Salt and Pepper,
Nice.
Mantronics, like anyone who came was hip hop.
Wow.
I went to see them. So once they said they want a black girl who's into hip hop, I was automatically seen. And I just remember, I wouldn't say I was necessarily the best actress at that point, but I was definitely so naturally fitted to the love of hip hop. And I had the performance element that they just thought, just take a chance on her because she knows the genre so well. Hopefully she'll do it justice.
Wow.
So, Michelle, were you one of those people where, you know, a bit of lino would come to school and unroll in the...
I was the mascot. So our boys in our area had like a crew. And my friend Alice and I, my best friend Alice and I, we were their mascot. They did try to teach us how to swan dive, and I hurt myself. And I was like, I'm not doing any more breaking. But I'll just stand on the side.
You did the dancing, not the break part.
I just stand on the side. I'm not doing the break dancing bit. And they were like, yeah, cool. So I was the mascot. I used to go with them. I used to roll their lino out, do their challenges. Yeah, I remember even going to see breakdance with some boys we know, and they were dancing in the front of the screen up at the end, and it's madness. It was the best of times. We had train jams. People still don't even realize we used to go on trains and play our music and have a party on the circle line because it's just a circle, so I mean you could have a party in it.
Of course.
We had a good time.
Wow. And so, what was it like then, you know, being on Grange Hill and then going back on the ends and, you know, everybody seeing Michelle? This is the real Michelle. This is Fiona Wilson. What was that like?
It was weird. It's like a mix because obviously some people were proud of you, but some people, you know, hip hop was a certain way, and the way it was represented in Grange Hill wasn't necessarily the hip hop or the lifestyle that they knew. So there was the kind of juxtaposition of, it's great that you're doing hip hop, but why aren't you doing this or why aren't you doing that? And you're trying to explain to them how TV works. But generally in my area anyway, once I started going private school, a lot of people started to turn on me a bit anyway, because it just felt, well, who do you think you are? Going to private school, and then the Grange Hill just kind of compounded that. So I learned from quite a young age to code switch so that no one could ever feel like I thought I was better than them. It wasn't that I thought I was better than them. My mum was just sending me to the school, but hey, I'm still going to like everything that you go to. I'm still down with everyone from Harlesden. And then once I was at school, I had to act a completely different way. And so I was just code switching. Most of my life I spent code switching all the time to make sure that no one felt